What's up, guys? It's Spam for Breakfast, back again with another review. Today we are trying some Taste So Italian. Words alone can't describe it, and by that I mean we're trying some Angelo's. This one happens to be baked ziti with meatballs.
I gotta say, right before we start this, I have high hopes. The packaging looks very aesthetic.
I can almost guarantee it's not gonna look like that, but understood.
Well, that's the case for all these frozen meals, but
I still want to try it.
I do like the marketing.
Okay.
Ziti, baked ziti
You
sounds
like that
good.
slogan?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's try it out. Hey guys, we got this cooking in the microwave for 5 minutes. Just wanted to go over the nutrition facts right away. It looks like the amount per serving is 480 calories. We have a total fat of 15 grams, 20% of your daily value. Saturated fat, 6 grams, 30%. No trans fat, cholesterol, 14%, sodium, 30%, total carbohydrates, 23%. Dietary fiber, kind of high, that looks like it's 19%. Sugar, 9 grams. Protein, 21 grams.
Yeah, just some basic vitamins there too, nothing to really take note of. Ingredients list is also actually a bit shorter than I'd expect, but it's still decently long.
The ingredients themselves look pretty good actually. We have just regular non-processed items: tomatoes, water, pasta, meatballs, salt, garlic, spice, etc. Not too many things that stand out, which is promising. All right, after 5 minutes in the microwave, it is done. Let's check it out. It smells great. It looks like a lot of that cheese got onto the saran wrap.
These meatballs look a little questionable.
But honestly, overall,
Smells great.
I think it's
wait.
still gonna be good, man.
Can't wait.
You ready to try this out?
I'm ready. I got a nice close-up of our first bite here. I'm gonna get a meatball. Try to get it. This looks a little rubbery, actually.
Yeah, the noodles felt more firm than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Overall, though, that looks pretty good.
It does. There's some liquid there in the bottom. I don't know. Still looks good. Let's do it.
My butt was still a little cold.
Mine was too.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed.
That's a little unfortunate.
It is a little unfortunate.
Because the sauce is good. The noodles, I actually prefer the firmness in the noodles.
They're a little rubbery, but you could pass that off as al dente, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try meatball.
Meatball wasn't bad. I didn't notice anything that really stood out about it to me, but it didn't taste bad or anything, you know. That's still pretty cold.
That's a good meatball. that is a good meatball.
I'm gonna try meatball on its own, I think, because with everything else, it was really good. Like it just didn't stand out to me at all.
I don't have any issues with the texture. It tastes
Wow,
just like a regular meatball.
it is a good meatball.
It has some nice spice
Wow.
factors going on in it. Yeah,
Damn, that
that's
is a
surprisingly good, right?
For a frozen dinner, that is an amazing meatball.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I think
It's not rubbery. It's not like, I feel like most meat you get in TV dinners, you'd expect to stick to the window if you threw at it.
right, especially like a meatball. You know, like the actual meat.
Right.
You would expect it to taste more generic
Or be like something you could tell is like kind of meat.
just a little off.
Yeah, right. Kind of meat, but you can tell there's a bunch of other stuff added.
But if you made some
Good.
homemade pasta, put those meatballs over it, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
No, that's good. I'd buy these meatballs in a package.
I think part of the issue we had with it being cold is that we didn't stir it before trying it. That's probably something we would have wanted to have done.
I'm sorry, this is really good.
It is. I just had a feeling this was gonna be good. I'm gonna go for noodle and a meatball here.
I'm just gonna go for anything. I think we're out of meatballs. They need more meatballs.
Everybody needs more meatballs.
How right you are.
The cheese, that
do
tastes
some-
good too.
I'd like some more cheese, but it's still very good as is.
I like how thick the sauce is. It's not like too watery.
Yeah, it looks like there's a tiny bit of oil that kind of settled, but aside from that, I don't mind that. But like aside from that, it's average sauce, good sauce.
I could happily eat this.
I might add this to my freezer.
I
It's
think
like
so.
as a regular
Yeah.
stock. Yeah, that's good.
This is definitely one of the better frozen
It is.
meals we've had. Let's rate it.
All right, I think the highest I gave anything was 8 out of 10, and that was Stouffer's fish fillet, right?
Yep.
So, and the lowest I gave anything, not that this is low, but I think the lowest I gave was a 2.
The
That was
highest?
for kid cuisine.
The highest overall is the chicken parmigiana.
Would you give that?
I gave it a 7.2, if I'm reading that correctly. You gave it an 8. I think this might top it, man.
I think it does.
This might be my favorite frozen meal we've tried.
This is probably my favorite. I think I know what I'm ready to give it.
Shoot.
And I kind of again put myself in a bad spot doing the whole number thing, but I think this gets a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
And the only reason it's honestly the only reason it's not getting a 10 out of 10 is because that would mean that nothing could be better than it.
Right.
And while I don't expect anything to be better than it, I'm just
Right.
it's very good.
Yeah, I wish I recalled how much this cost, but you know, I'm assuming it's $5 or less. But just for your budget, how much, it's carbs obviously, so it's gonna fill you. The sauce is good, the cheese is good, the
How many
meatballs are
calories
good.
in this? You remember?
480.
Yeah, that's a good amount too.
I do wish it had more like cheese and meatballs, but
It's still good though.
overall, just the flavor of it's
If I
fantastic.
had this or nothing, you know how many of this I'd eat?
I know, right? Yeah. That being said, my highest score so far was a 7.2. I'm gonna give this a 7.8. I want to leave some headroom because there's a million different things to try.
Sure. I'm still surprised you didn't go fully to 8, but I understand your reasoning. Very, very logical.
I think it would have brought it to an 8 if
More meatballs.
we had more meatballs and my first bite, my first experience was hot.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But that's kind of on us. We should have stirred it. So make sure you guys stir your food.
I still feel like it should be hot all the way through.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I guess we could have stirred it.
I feel like this would also be very good in the oven. On the box itself, there was an option for that. I would definitely be willing to try that. Maybe the noodles would soften up a little more too.
I don't mind the noodles how they are, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Awesome. Well,
I think that's it for this. It's good. Go buy one.
yeah, try
We're
it
not
out.
endorsed at all, but you should go buy one.
Angelo's baked ziti with meatballs. Good stuff, guys. Have you had this before? Let us know. Is there something else you like better that you think we should try?
From any brand, not just Michelangelo's.
We're willing to try it all. So
Yeah.
like, comment, subscribe,
Thank you for watching.
and we'll
Thank
see
you.
ya.
We already know, right? They showed every person they knew. So
Oh, right.
thank you for
Yeah.
that too.
Thank you for showing everybody that you know in your existence.
We know you did it. So
Right.
thank you.
See you guys next time.
Ooh, try that real quick. Different than I'd expect. That's not bad at all.
Ooh, try that real quick.
Thanks. What's up, guys? Fuck.
You got it?
Yeah.
Let's wait for the motorcycle though. Fucking assholes.
Are you done? Okay. No, it's not.
No, he's not. Alright. Is that light's not in this shot? Alright.
Can you see above my head?
And my fork?
Can you see above my head?
Yep.
Cool.